Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to CypherJ's tier lists. I know a lot of people have been waiting so long for this tier list, all my hardcore country fans in my audience, and I just want to say before we get started that there may be some differences in opinion here, and that's okay. Some people see things and hear things differently based on how we grew up and, our experiences in life, so just because I may have a few different spots here that are different than what you would put something at, nothing against you. It doesn't make anyone worse because they think something should go in C tier or A tier or F tier, So, just wanted to throw that out there. I do also want to mention that this is going to be a modern country tier list, so no one like Johnny Cash, just because I wanted to focus on more recent stuff. And I did try to get some of the biggest names in here. Not everyone, of course, because we'd be here for hours talking about all the country music, This is just gonna be some of the biggest names that I could think of. And sorry if I missed your favorite person. If you think I should have included someone else, just mention it down in the comments, and I'll address it, I'll probably even reply with my own tier for that artist. To start off, we have Keith Urban. Now, Keith Urban isn't even American. He's Australian, but he's not even Australian. He's actually from New Zealand, which doesn't make any sense. He's a country artist. I'm pretty sure you have to be American to be a country artist, so he's automatically in the F tier. Not to mention, he said many times that he has the grass and the dirt and the gravel on him, so he's kind of filthy. That's probably just like an Australian thing, but it really gives himself away when he's talking about how filthy he is. That's definitely an Australian thing. Here in America, we're definitely known for being clean and tidy, and especially the country artists. They are the cleanest of them all. So, yeah, he definitely deserves an F tier, no questions asked. Brad Paisley. Honestly, he has such a punchable face. I cannot stand this guy. Every time he look at the stupid look he has on his face. I can't justify anything other than an F tier for this dude. And the way these guys are lined up here, it kind of makes me think that he's telling Keith Urban a funny story or like a secret that's kind of amusing. So yeah, I thought that was funny. And then next up we got Kelsea Ballerini. I don't even know who this girl is, but she was on some sort of list, so I was like, fuck it, include her. And actually, in my research for this video, I found something kind of disturbing. Okay, yeah, this right here. Ignore the top country artist female, aside from the fact that I used the offensive term female. But also hot country song artists. They're ranking these artists by how hot they are. Seems like they're kind of objectifying them, and that doesn't really sit right with me. But also, hot dance electronic songs artists. What is it? Country or electronic, Make up your goddamn mind. So just because she can't make up her mind and just be a country artist, I'm just going to put her in F tier. Plus, I don't even know who she is, so definitely deserves an F. Okay. Listen, guys, I've been trying to hold back my anger for this video, but as soon as I started it and saw these guys, I cannot stand Florida Georgia Line. They're fucking obnoxious. Like the song Cruise, that came out when I was in middle school or high school, and it was everywhere, and I can't get it out of my head to this day because it's just such an annoying earworm song. So honestly, I think they deserve an F tier. Also, there's something recently, like look at this. Okay, well, not that. Okay, so look at this. Florida Georgia Line's Tyler Hubbard and wife Haley unfollow his bandmate Brian Kelly on Instagram. Okay, this is kind of messed up, and this came out just today. So cruising on two different paths. Florida Georgia Line bandmates Tyler Hubbard and Brian Kelly sparked rumors that they recently had a falling out. I can't believe this, actually, because they have just like, they made Cruise, and they seem so chill, so it's just kind of weird that they would have a falling out. So like on Twitter, fans were speculating that something seemed to have gone wrong when they unfollowed them on Instagram. It's just kind of crazy. Like, did they also unfollow him on Twitter? Hopefully they update me, because I really want to know. And someone on Twitter said, does that mean FGL will be no more? Which is a really good question, because if they are no more, then like who's going to get the rights to Cruise? So I just thought that was kind of interesting. Anyways, next up we have Carrie Underwood. Now this is kind of crazy because Carrie Underwood sucks, so I'm putting her in F tier. It's that stupid song about keying someone's car for no reason. I can't believe she would do that. It's like, you're supposed to be a role model, honestly. So yeah. And this next one, Zac Brown Band, also kind of annoying, but I wanted to point this out. First of all, their lead singer is Seth Rogen. Second of all, look at this dude right here. He's actually PS3 graphics. What is wrong with this dude? He looks like he belongs in the Half-Life universe with the anti-aliasing pumped up. I'm just saying. So just because they're led by Seth Rogen, I'm just gonna put them in F tier. They don't deserve any better than that. Dierks Bentley. Now this dude hasn't been in the scene for a while, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure he's kind of old news and he's just stuck around. But he really should have called it quits a while ago. Let's be honest, guys. Like, all I can say is, what was he thinking when he decided to make more music? That's not even a joke about the song, What Was I Thinking, that he made, because, I mean, that song's fine, but he really should have just stopped it for that. So, because he didn't stop making music when he was, when he hit his peak, automatic F tier. Now, up next we have Eric Church, and I have no idea who he is, so he's going in the F tier. Faith Hill. She did that one, This Kiss song that I made a parody of in one of my earliest videos that I've now subsequently unlisted because it's a bad video. So just because it's a bad video and she was involved at the smallest degree, I'm gonna put her in F tier. Alright, now we got Brooks and Dunn, and I can only remember the song Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, which is an alright song, but I can't remember any others, so they're probably kind of forgettable. I'm just gonna put them in F tier. And it looks like we're kind of running out of space down here. Hopefully we can find some other artists to go in these other tiers before I'm absolutely out of space. But next we got Jason Aldean, and you may think at first that someone kind of messed up on this Photoshop job, trying to get all the background out. But that's actually a cardboard stand because I couldn't find a transparent image on Google without this white background for the cardboard cutout. Probably because he lost all of his relevance a while ago, so no one really cares to make a transparent PNG. But, that's not my problem. It's honestly his problem, so the fact that he's not relevant enough means he does go in the F tier, unfortunately. Now we got Thomas Rhett from Rhett and Link, and I didn't even know he did country music, but Good Mythical Morning kind of triggers me, so I'm putting him in F tier. Now we got Miranda Lambert, and also you can tell this is actually a bad Photoshop job. Look at that. Did they color key and not turn the edge feather down at all? Or what? What's going on? I don't know. Anyways, it's also probably because she lost all of her relevance in 2010, but the world may never know, so I'm just going to put her in F tier because I don't care. Now we got Toby Keith. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about Toby Keith. Oh me, oh my. He was a big part of my childhood. He had a lot of cool songs when I was growing up, like How Do You Like Me Now? Now, I don't like this. A low quality PNG. And it's not as bad as Miranda Lambert's. You got that white outline though. You even get these specs down here are pretty bad. I'm just saying. So Toby, yeah, you're going down there, buddy. Just saying. F tier. I respect him, but I can't justify putting him above F tier when he has that low quality of a PNG. Kenny Chesney. I don't remember any of his songs, so F tier. I remember his name, and that's about it though. We got Lady Antebellum, and they're racist, so I'm putting them in F tier. Can't have any racists anything above F tier because that would just be racist, so that's where they go. Now we got Little Big Town. Little Big Town did that like catfishing on a Saturday night, church on Sunday morning song, which is, it's fine, but they didn't have any other songs, so honestly, they belong in the F tier, and I'm not even gonna fix this where they're kind of just eating the asses of the Zac Brown band, because that's what they get. They get the ass-eating tier. And we got Sam Hunt, and he just has a head. I think I know who Sam Hunt is, but I'm not sure. I think I've had like a girlfriend or two. Oh, this is kind of funny. Look at this. It looks like Sam Hunt has a big head and a small body when he's playing the guitar. Who's this guy? Luke Combs. Oh yeah, fuck. Honestly, both F tier. Okay, another cardboard cutout. Another guy that I don't know. Brett Young. That name won't age well, so he's gonna hide down here in the F tier. He's scared of everyone. Now we got Old Dominion. They're probably like a Christian rock band, so I'm putting them in F tier. This is a wild guess based on the fact that they're called the Old Dominion. And we got Hootie, not the Blowfish though, so because he's missing those essential Blowfish, he's gonna go down in the F tier. Rascal Flatts. A wise man once said, life is a highway and I'm gonna ride it all night long. And because that wasn't Rascal Flatts, and they couldn't come up with anything even close to that creative. Oh, I forgot to mention, Keith Urban was one of the only concerts that I've ever been to, and it was absolutely awful. I actually fell asleep at the concert, believe it or not. Count on your hand how many people you know that have fallen asleep at a concert. And it's kind of cheating to include a country concert, but Rascal Flatts was the other concert that I went to. There was a Kenny Chesney quote-unquote concert. It was just like outside a baseball stadium. No one had to pay for anything. He was just like there. Yeah. Anyways, Rascal Flatts. They're kind of uncreative, uninspired, and yeah, I just don't like them. The dude, hold on, let me show you guys this thing. The lead singer, I'm pretty sure this is the lead singer. He looks like a male Amy Schumer, and he also kind of looks like someone injected his nose with a bunch of like Botox or something. Not to like attack appearances, but it kind of just pisses me off. So F tier it is. Now this is kind of weird. This dude, Luke Bryan, he's like red at the bottom. I don't know if this was just like some stylistic choice that the person who made this image chose, but it's kind of freaking me out. So he gets to go in an F tier, and he's one of those really obnoxious country artists where he's just like everywhere. And even if you don't listen to country, you always hear his name and shit. It's just kind of stupid. So he gets to go in F. Shania Twain. Shania Twain is one of the best country artists of all time. Don't at me. And I know I ragged on Keith Urban for not being American. Shania Twain is Canadian, but it's kind of amazing that she's Canadian and still managed to be the best country artist of all time. So just because she overcame her Canadian disability, she gets to go in the A tier. She's also the only country artist that I've ever had, well, modern country, that I've ever had an album in my Spotify saved, in my Spotify library. So good for her. Sugarland. Now this is an annoying band. They had that one song. I'm pretty sure they only had this song, but it was called Stuck on You, I think. Oh my god. And the music video was even more obnoxious. But no offense, Mom, but my mom was obsessed with that song, and I could not wait for it to end every single time it came on. It was the worst. And also F tiers run out of space, kind of. Well, we'll have more in a second. We have Taylor Swift. She's alright. Like, Bad Blood is probably the best country song I've ever heard. Well, except for any Shania Twain song, obviously, but Bad Blood is pretty good, so she gets to go in F tier. Now we got the band Perry, and unfortunately it's not Perry the Platypus, but that would be kind of cool. But because they aren't actually Perry the Platypus, at least not that I know of, if they are Perry the Platypus, I will rectify this placement immediately and put them in A tier. They go in F tier, and honestly, they kind of, they were almost like a one-hit wonder. I think they had a couple more hits, but they were not around for very long. Now we have Blake Shelton, another annoying, oh, he's on The Voice. That is, where I've seen him a lot recently, but The Voice is an annoying show, so just by association, he gets to go in the F tier. But this is kind of creepy, guys. I don't know if this is like a Hollywood secret or something, but this PNG makes him look like a ghost, so he might actually be like a specter or something, or maybe the real Blake Shelton was killed a while ago, and this specter has taken his place, but I don't know. Like, whoever took this picture, I don't know how they wouldn't realize that he's half invisible, like from the thighs down. Kind of creepy if you ask me. So just because he kind of creeps me out, like, look at that stare. Jesus. That's an F tier. Tim McGraw. I can't remember any of your songs, so you get to go in the F tier. And then Tracy, is it Trace or Tracy? We're just going to call him Trace, because if it's wrong, that'll probably piss more people off than if I called him Tracy on accident. So Trace Adkins, I don't remember any of his songs either, so he gets to go in F tier. So yeah, that's everyone. Wait, what's this? Wait a second. Oh my god, how could I forget? I'm so sorry. He's angry. I've angered the Grant McDonald gods. Grant McDonald, the glorious gay cowboy himself. I'm so sorry I forgot you. Because of Ram Ranch, because he is the greatest country artist of all time, I'm putting Grant McDonald in the S tier. Thank you and good night.